Welcome, my peeps, my peoples. Please like, comment, subscribe, share the video. It'll be greatly appreciated from the bottom of my heart, my peeps, my peoples. Peep Squad is in the building, baby. We going to the top. We're going to bring others with us. So please become a part of Notification Squad. Peep Squad, hit that notification bell. Know each and every time I drop a video, be the first one to comment, baby. So let's talk about Keyshia Cole, my new life. Oh, yes, she does have a new life, baby. And she got a new man, a new young thing. He's in his 20s. I think he's 23, 24. I was like, OMG, she is robbing the cradle. She is being a cougar. But is she happy? We happy for her too, because she done had some bad relationships, especially with Birdman and that whole situation, how her and Booby did not work out either. And now she is here with Nico, and he has a supportive family. And it seems like she's helping him grow and develop as a man too as well, and the man that she wants, that she's creating the image of the man that she wants. And also Nico's parents are in the business, and they're helping Nico be a better young man too as well. This is what A1 and Lyrica needs. They need some people in their family that got their back, that can help them through hard times and guide them how to have an everlasting, healthy type of relationship. And Nico's parents been together for about 24 years. And also Nico's mother, she's a cougar too. She got a young man because her husband is way younger than her too as well. So father like son, they both like older, sexy, gorgeous women, baby. So let's get into it. Let's talk about the episode. Keyshia Cole already had her baby. Congratulations to her. And she's happy. She's trying to do her thing. And she's opening up to people too as well. Like, yo, I was struggling when I had my first baby. And I had to quit music for like 3 years. But this time I know I got to keep moving and keep going. I can't stop. And she has a team. She has people that are actually supporting her. Like her adopted family was supporting her. But now she got her baby daddy and his whole family, the whole clan, from grandmama to grandma to grandfather to mother and father, and just people around helping them. And Keyshia Cole's appreciating it very much so. But they might get a little bit out of their lane and step out their boundaries in the future, and Keyshia Cole is going to put them back in their lane. But they're basically making sure their son and their grandson is going to be okay, and they are here to stay. They're here to be a part of Keyshia Cole's life, baby. I was like, yes, sir, baby. So moving on from the situation, I was like, it's going down. I was like, Keyshia Cole is doing her thing. Like, I'm happy for her. She seems happy. She seems satisfied too as well. But it's a little bit awkward because the guy is young. But we see men, date younger women all the time, and ain't no problem, ain't no situation. People just go along with the flow. But we'll see what happens with this situation. And Nico, he's a good stepfather to her eldest son, DJ. So that's good too as well. I was like, go ahead, do your thing, baby. It's all good. And Keyshia Cole, she's getting ready to take her pictures and the whole night. And her boyfriend seems like he's and her baby's father, Nico, seems like he's supportive. He's there for her too as well. And they seem like they do have a good relationship, but it seems like Keyshia Cole's in charge, baby. It seemed like, but that kind of seems like they both on the same wavelength, like they both on the same level, or whatever the case may be. But it's like Keyshia Cole is living, her second childhood. Like, she's having that healthy relationship with a young man that she should have had back then in the day when she had her first relationship, when she was around Nico's age. But she's living it out again. And then on top of that, she's controlling it, and she's making sure it's the good decision for her and Nico too as well. And they're taking each other's feelings into accountable. So it's just like, it's a good relationship so far. But I don't know if any shadiness go on, any craziness. Nico's parents are going to be in there. They're going to be in there. They're going to make sure. They're even still a little nervous if Keyshia Cole keeps the baby from them, or keep their baby son away from them. They in here, like, but they're also teaching Nico and trying to show him how to be a good man too as well. And Keyshia Cole, she has her friends, meet her new man, and they got questions and they want some answers. They want to know when they met, how they met. And Nico and Keyshia Cole ain't giving up the situation. They ain't giving up the information. But all in all, Ernest is happy for Keyshia Cole and her situation. But it is what it is. Like, he's in the industry. He is a rapper, and he's trying to be an actor too as well. And he has he's been offered, deals, record deals too as well, but he also has a job and he works with doctors and nurses and teaching them how to, prepare documents and how to code and how to write things down on a piece of paper, baby. So he comes through and he don't really want to talk about their relationship, how he met Keyshia Cole, the dynamics. They talk about the haters. They talk about people being jealous. And he also talks about, they talk about him like bragging to his friends that, he got a bag. He got a real bag. He got Keyshia Cole, baby. And he was like, I don't brag about it because then people think that's all the relationship is about. And then if you brag about your relationship too soon, it crumbles. So he got a little bit of knowledge, a little bit of wisdom, baby. But he young. He is good for a 24-year-old. But, right now he's working along with Keyshia Cole. And she's basically making sure the situation go down the way that she wants it to go down. I was like, go ahead. Do your thing. You pay the cost to be the boss, baby. But Niko is also his own man too as well. And he has morals, standards, and values. So, he don't brag about the relationship. He don't care about the haters. People gonna talk. People gonna say what they gonna say. But he gonna keep doing what he do. And he doesn't really care about people hating on them. And people don't liking their relationship or saying that it's not gonna work. He's in it to win it. He's here for Keyshia Cole. And they're gonna basically communicate and keep their relationship strong. That's what they gonna do. Keyshia Cole's in the studio singing baby, songs and stuff for little kids or whatever. The song sounds so good that she was singing to her unborn child. I was like, go ahead, Keyshia, do your thing. But you know what? She's about to have a baby shower and Frankie might be coming through and that might be a problem or a situation because she don't know how good Frankie is. And she doesn't have a team right now. Keyshia Cole doesn't have a team that, like an assistant. People work for her and all that other stuff. She's basically leaving it into her cousin, Quita's hands. So Quita got everything on lock. So Quita's throwing the baby shower and Quita is bragging that she's still around. She stayed real. She ain't no foe. She stayed there for Keyshia Cole and that's why she's still here. Everybody else was here for a moment, for a minute, for a season, but she is here to stay and Keyshia trusts her, so she is going to be throwing a baby shower, baby. But they're gonna try to get Frankie to come through. I was like, why you got on Gucci? I thought we wasn't wearing Gucci no more. I thought Gucci is not good. What's going on? She got her Gucci on all proud. We supposed to not be wearing Gucci. The way that they done, did what they did to the black culture and black race, talking about us wearing their clothes and having slavery type of material and clothes out here selling it and marketing it. I thought we wasn't wearing Gucci, baby. I guess some people still are. So we have Niko. He's in the studio. He's talking about, that he got a job. He makes money. He travel. He be all over the world. So one minute he can be where he's at now. The next minute he can be in Arkansas. He can be anywhere because he travels with doctors and lawyers and nurses where he goes to their facility and teach people how to do documentation. So he got a job and he got money. So making music is fun to him. It's not like he's dependent on a check, but he wants to be independent, baby. And he has had record deals after record deals, but he turned them down because he's trying to create a legacy for him and his kids. And he wants to be in control of his masters and his music. So he ain't trying to be a slave to the music business. And, he's happy about the baby. He's happy about the whole situation too as well. And, music makes him happy. And he wants to basically have a bigger family too. And he travels a lot. I was like, damn, he ain't home a lot. And then, Keyshia's going to be traveling too. And she's, doing music and shows or presentations or doing, premieres and gigs and stuff like that. So they both be, going to be away from each other. But you know what? It's been working, so it's going to continue to work. And then we got Niko. He meets up with his mom and everything. The mom is teaching him to be a good man, to be a good young man, to be a good young boy. For Keyshia Cole, telling him that, she's always right. She's never wrong. Don't stress her out while she's pregnant. Bend over backwards for her too as well. Don't make any situation hectic for her. And Keyshia Cole's going to have to get to know our family. We're going to have to get to know her family. And Frankie might be a situation, but we're going to treat Frankie with kitty gloves and we're gonna take it one step at a time. But your family's gonna always be here and we're gonna support you, and they're gonna have to get used to having a family like we have, a big family, a concerning family, a family that it's, supporting one another, and they're helping them and protecting them at the same time and giving them good advice. But the family's always gonna be there. Mama made it known. Mama's like, and it seems like, Niko's parents, they wish she would have chose somebody different, but they do like Keyshia Cole, and she comes with baggage, but she also comes with opportunity too as well. And I believe Keyshia Cole picked Niko because he doesn't have all that baggage too as well, because he's still young and he hasn't been down all them bad pits. And you know what? He was raised decently. He really has a supportive family. He really has a decent family where his mom and his father are involved and they still married. They've been together for 24 years. Grandmama's still alive, supporting. They in church. They believe in God. They do all that good stuff. But they're going to protect their son, and they're worried about him because they don't know what he possibly may have gotten himself into with Keyshia Cole and her family, because, she was raised differently. This is what they are saying. But Keyshia Cole is going to correct that in the next episode and let them know that she was raised good. She had to adopt a parent, so don't get it twisted. I got values and morals too, baby. So, Niko's mother, Leslie, she's basically saying, are you ready for all the diaper changing? You ready for this? You ready for that? The feeding? Niko said he's ready for all that. He's ready for everything, and he can do it all. He thinks that he's Superman, and we find out later on he is not Superman, but he's going to do his best. I was like, damn. And it was funny when Keyshia Cole was like, Niko, he's over 18 and he's over 21. Oh, Lord have mercy. I think Keyshia Cole is actually 14 years older than Niko. It is what it is. She found somebody. She's happy. And so we got to just give her that. And so basically they're having a conversation. And Niko comes up to Keyshia Cole and wants to, make time, make a schedule. Like, how we're going to deal with the baby. When the baby comes, who's going to be up on morning duty, night duty, evening duty, just duty, period, and changing diapers. And, she was like, yeah, we're going to do it. She, what's going on. And they're also talking about the C-section and basically, how they're going to have the baby delivered and trying to work on something together. And basically trying to be prepared before the baby comes. That's what Niko's trying to do. And he's very confident. But then he gets a dose of reality and then it hits him that, hey, I can't do it like that, baby. And so now Keyshia Cole and Niko, they go on a yacht because, Quita is going to be throwing Keyshia Cole a baby shower. She got to contact all the family, get the invitations out, and get Frankie here on a plane. And they're nervous about having Frankie come, and they're going to fly her out earlier. And, Quita, which is, Keyshia Cole's cousins, that they're going to make sure that Frankie has enough time to rest and get herself together, be there for the baby shower, that she's not rushed and she doesn't panic, and it just hoping that everything works out with the situation. They like the boat, the yacht. They like the yacht, so it's going to be what it's going to be. I was like, hey, they're going to do the damn thing. And also we find out that, Niko is very good friends with Booby, and he respects Booby, and he's also a very good stepfather. He has a good relationship with DJ. DJ was like, yo, listen, I had nobody to play with or talk to, and since you came, and they're both young, so it is what it is. And then we have Keyshia Cole getting ready to buy a car. She wants an expensive, fly, sporty car, and Niko was like, no, you need a minivan. Like, we don't need to buy something expensive right now. Keyshia Cole was like, oh, I don't want to hear this crap. And then he wants her to get a Dodge van because he wants more babies and more babies and more babies. And she was like, no, I could put this whole van on my credit card. How much is it? I was like, Keyshia, stop throwing your money up in front of your baby daddy's face. You know what I'm saying? And she's not feeling the Dodge. And she does not want to get in the Dodge or test drive it or even look at it, and she ain't willing to. But Niko is trying to, assure her that let's go with something cheaper and something more like a soccer mom. She's like, I ain't no soccer mom. This ain't sexy. This ain't sporty. Keyshia Cole wants something fly. She wants something sporty. She wants something that look like Keyshia Cole's supposed to be driving. So if you catch her or the paparazzi catch her, getting in and out of her car, that she'll be in some fly shit. But he's trying to go, low. But it didn't seem like Niko knew how to negotiate or even talk to the sales representative selling the car, or maybe Keyshia Cole didn't let him speak because it's her money that she gonna be spending. But Niko do have money. He works a decent job, but she was not trying to get into that Dodge. And so we get this heartfelt heartfelt moment with Niko and his father. His father was like, I'm here to protect you, show you how to be a man and stay a man, and all the other good stuff, and basically teaching him how to behave towards, Keyshia Cole, to be there with her, support her, and also support her son DJ. And when the baby come along, make sure that DJ is important, and you have done a really good job being friends with Booby and having a relationship with Booby. And then on top of that, Niko was like, Booby is a good person, he's a good friend, but these guys did not call him Booby, they called him Gibson. I thought that was funny too as well. And the father's just basically teaching him, your mother taught me how to be a man. Your mother taught me how to be special. Your mother taught me the values of relationship. Your mother taught me, because, your mother's way older than me. You know what I'm saying? So she had to teach me and show me how to be a man. Therefore, that's why I'm the man there for you. And my father wasn't around, but I'm going to be there for you. You're going to be there for your son too. It's not going to be an easy situation. It's going to be difficult, but we got your back, and I must give you little lessons. And family's important, and family's always going to be around. And we're going to stay tight. We're going to stay close. And we ain't going to let you get dogged out or played out. Point blank, period. We got your back, son. And you keep doing the good work. That's what daddy was doing. Daddy and mommy be teaching son all day, every day. And that's a good look. So in that aspect, Keyshia does have a good young man, but he is young. And if Keyshia can accept his youngness, his young behavior, his behaviors, and him not basically being able to probably understand some things that she understands, or experience some things that she has experienced, it'll be fine. But Keyshia Cole said that Niko's her best friend, that they talk all the time, so they like besties out here in these streets, so she trusts him and he's her confidant. I was like, what do you be talking about? Like what's the trust? What's the trust? What's going on? I was like, what kind of deep, heartfelt conversation that you have, that you guys are besties? Well, hey, love is love, baby. You can't help who you fall in love with. And so we have Niko, he is talking to DJ, asking DJ how he feels about the baby coming along. DJ was like, yo, I don't know. I'm kind of scared. I'm kind of happy. I don't know if the baby's going to fit in. What if the baby's totally different from us? What if the baby has a totally different attitude? What if he's just so different from us and who we are and the dynamics? So basically, DJ was saying, like, what if he comes in and he caused chaos and he's just a really weird baby? Like, what we going to do with his personality? And so, Niko tried to explain to him the best way he could, and was like, you know what, he's gonna have to respect you too, but you're gonna be a good big brother, and everything's gonna work out. We're gonna show you love. We're gonna be there, and anything that you want, DJ, I got you. If you want to continue to work out, and if you want to be in sports, or you want to be in school, or whatever career you want, I got you. Like, I'm a totally support you. And at the end of the day, DJ was happy with that answer. So now he's happy, and he's not scared anymore for the baby to come through. I was like, okay. Niko relating to the kids, baby. Like, relating to DJ like it ain't nobody's business. And he said some really nice words to DJ, and very supportive to DJ. It's like his little brother. You know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, his father just teaching him and talking to him too as well. And also Niko just making sure that DJ is a part of his life, and he spends time with him and protect him and have fun with him. And DJ was like, I had nobody until you came through. I had nobody to talk to, nobody to play with, no nothing. You my playing buddy. It's like, oh, so cute, but funny at the same damn time too as well. So we have that situation. So that was cool. I think Niko is a cool person, but we gonna see. We gonna see, because there's some situations going on. I think Keyshia Cole and Niko will be fine, because she's not gonna let Frankie or any negativity from her family members come in. But I think if Keyshia Cole has the diva moments and stuff like that, or I don't know if she's gonna have that with Niko, because I think they're on the same level. You know what I mean? And I think she's happy with him, where she's not going to have them crazy spats. We ain't going to see her keying up and scratching up cars or beating up assistants. She had to do what she had to do. She was messing with Birdman. Isn't it weird when she keeps saying, I keep having the Braxton Hicks? I every time she say that, I think of, Tony Braxton and Birdman. I was like, is she doing this on purpose? And so we get to the baby shower. Keyshia Cole is late. Frankie's not there too as well. But daddy was like, yo, listen, I don't know if they understand. I was having a conversation with grandma that we are close-knit family, that we're together. We have each other's back all day and every day. And we stay together. And that's what we do. And Keyshia Cole and her family going to have to get used to us because we're going to be around. And we staying around. And maybe she didn't have the background of her family not being close and supportive. But we're going to be there. We're going to make sure our son is okay. We're going to make sure our grandbaby's okay. I just hope they understand that we attend to be around. We attend to stay in the mix and in the business, and we're gonna be around. We're gonna be here for the long haul. And daddy was even worried that Keyshia Cole might keep the baby. I don't know if he said the baby. I don't know if he was talking about the baby in the stomach or he was talking about the baby, his son, away from us, and they don't want to deal with that situation. But they're gonna try to keep, treat Frankie with kitty gloves and try to make that relationship work with Frankie. But there was like, Keyshia Cole and her family might not have the values that we have, and the tightness that we have, and how we are a family that prays together and stay together and laugh together. So basically that's what he was trying to put down. And he gonna be there, he gonna be around, he gonna make sure everything's all right, and they gonna make sure their son is okay, and they gonna be in the business. I don't know if they're gonna be in business too much where Keyshia Cole's gonna be like, y'all need to back the F up. I ain't your child. I may be with your child, but I ain't your child. But so far, so good. And Keyshia Cole is being very diplomatic. And she's actually handling this situation well because of the parents and their concern for their son and their grandbaby. Keyshia Cole comes through and makes sure, they're comfortable and they're happy too as well. So Keyshia Cole is late to the baby shower because there's some things going on. She's having them Braxton Hicks. And she might be late. Everybody's sitting around waiting. Nico feels a little certain type of way. He was like, my family traveled from here to there and she's not coming through. Oh my God, this is just too much. But at the end of the day, he didn't embarrass her. He said, she's having her Braxton Hicks and she's trying to come through, but it might be just for a little bit. But she's going through some things right now with her pregnancy because you guys know, she's almost there at that time where she can be delivering the baby. She can have the baby any day now. And so that's what he was saying. Everybody was like, okay. And he's feeling a certain type of way. And his family's kind of like iffy about like, what's going on? She ain't coming through. And he's there and he's hosting. And Keyshia Cole, she comes through. She's tired. She looks good. Her makeup look good. I don't know if Keyshia Cole wanted to come there or not. If she felt like this was too much, I don't want to deal with this bullshit. I just want to lay in the bed and chill. That could have been the case, and she could have been having the Braxton Hicks too as well. But, she is full term, her baby's, that belly's big. She's ready to give birth. And so she could possibly, most likely she was having the Braxton Hicks, but she also probably could have been not wanting to be bothered and just wanted to just lay in the bed. But she came through, she showed up and she showed out and she did exactly what she's supposed to do. And she made me proud of her too as well. So she came through and then she gave a speech and she said, thank you to, Nico's family. You guys are going to be a part of the family. Like, I love the togetherness. I love the closeness. I love how you guys have our back and you're welcoming. And I just love it and I appreciate it and I want it and I need it, and everything that you guys bring and help with our relationship is all good. You guys are wonderful people, but I grew up good. I had a good, adopted family that taught me well and raised me with values and respect. So I had a good, decent childhood, which makes me a good person, which makes me, be a family person too as well, and have that togetherness too as well, because I had it too growing up. So don't get it twisted, family. Don't be talking your shit about me, because I had my adopted family was A1, baby. So, and then also giving that speech made Nico's family very comfortable and happy that they're not overstepping their bounds, that they just want to be a part of their life. And I'm about to say marriage, but that's neither here or there to come through. So that was a good situation. Frankie, she comes through. Frankie looks like Frankie. I haven't seen Frankie in a while, but Frankie came through. Keyshia Cole said she ain't gonna give up on her mama. And plus, BET probably wanted Frankie there too as well because she's good for entertainment, but she also have an illness and she's also suffering from her illness too as well, where she's trying to get better, where she's on the substance, and the substance is a problem. But she came there, she's there, and she's happy, and she's a part of the gang. Like, she's, she sung happy baby birthday, congratulations to her daughter. Keyshia Cole got up and was dancing, and so you can see the togetherness and happy. Keyshia Cole was happy too as well, but I don't think that she was happy that Frankie had a drink in her hand. But she ain't gonna give up on her mama, because she wouldn't want her two boys to give up on her if she became on hard times, or she was Frankie in the future. So, she's gonna be there, and it's important to have the family there, even though they're different. But there's rules, and you already know Nico's mother and father said there's rules, baby. There's rules to this bullshit. I was like, ooh, Lord, they ain't playing. So we have that situation, and it seems like everything's going good. Keyshia Cole, she came through. She couldn't stay there long because she was having pain, and the people was there, so she came through. But then she ended up having a little session with Frankie to meet, talk to the adopted mother, and also talk to Nico's mother. And Frankie is not too king. She was like, oh, Keyshia Cole having that second baby, now she gonna understand how I feel when I had my second baby. That second baby can be tough. She gonna go through some pain. She gonna be hurting. Oh, watch. And she goes, I hope Nico let Keyshia Cole in his world, because Keyshia Cole has let him in her world, so it will only be right for him to do the same thing by her. I was like, look at Frankie just talking, and she was like basically saying, Keyshia Cole's gonna understand what I went through, what happened to me, and I don't know if it's gonna work between them two, because they're on different playing fields. He's a young boy and she's an older woman, but she didn't say them in them type of words, but that's what she meant. I was like, yo. I was like, okay. So they're sitting out there and they talking, and basically they're vibing, but it's an okay situation. But Keyshia Cole's adopted mother got in there and was like, yo, don't be trying to point the finger at Keyshia like that, like she's some type of mean person. Like, she gives to everybody. She takes care of everybody. She's helping everybody, and she has. And and then she's happy right now. She's happy with the situation. She's happy with having this baby, and she's looking forward to it. So let's just be happy for them. Okay, Frankie was like, oh, she gonna get it. Wait, that second baby is what destroyed. That's basically what she said. The second baby is what destroyed me. Keyshia gonna understand how hard it is. I was like, girl. I was like, Frankie, but Frankie already been drinking, and she has an issue, so you take Frankie word with a grain of salt. Frankie was like, I ain't changing no dookie diapers, I ain't cleaning no asses, I ain't wiping no asses, I ain't doing this, I ain't doing that, or whatever. I'll come around and I'll look at the babies, because sometimes I don't even like the way my ass smell. I was like, ooh, Frankie, why you get on TV and say that your ass smell? Frankie was always like, my ass smell, and I ain't trying to change nobody else's diaper that smells. And then Frankie, she basically gets into the mode of, why me, in a tough time that I had and what I've been through. And the ladies are, they're listening to her. That they're not being judgmental. And so far it's going well. But, adopted mother was like, Frankie, get it together. This ain't about you. This is about Keyshia Cole. And she's happy, and she wants to be happy. And she found happiness with Nico, so let it be. And they bringing a baby in this world. Okay. I was like, all right. I was like, Frankie said she ain't changing no dookie diapers. Frankie is way too much. I mean, she be doing the most, but it is what it is. I was like, But she said he better let her into his world, because Keyshia done open up and let him into her world. And that's, probably helping finance him too as well. But he has a job, and open him up to people that are in the industry that can help him with his music. But he said he's already been offered record deals. He sounds okay, and he denied it because he wants to be independent. So we'll see how it goes. But he still got his job, and that's what makes him comfortable, that he's not depending on a check from music. He got a check from his job where he travels and stay first class, baby. Young man all over the world. You gonna have to get another job. Keyshia's gonna get him another job. He gonna get another job. You watch. He's gonna get another job, for real, for real. And so they're just listening to Frankie. Frankie was like, well, at the end of the day, if they have communication and they talk, then if they enter both of their worlds together, basically, if she put her world with his world, and he lets Keyshia Cole in on his world, because he is a young man, has a young mind, and do young things too as well, and like young things too as well. So therefore he has to be open to that with Keyshia, and letting her in on his youngness and things that his youngness like to do or whatever. But it seems like he has, because Keyshia Cole said they best friends. She said they best friend. They have all types of conversations together. Like, it's, so I was like, okay, Frankie made it a little bit about her, but she got her issues, so it is what it is. And Keyshia just hopes everything that is okay with her mom. She just really hopes that everything is okay. And she just hopes that she can have more moments with her mom, when she doesn't put substance before her family. So that's the situation. So since Keyshia was not able to have the baby shower that she desired, and she really wanted to have a decent baby shower because she didn't have one the first time around being pregnant, and also when she was pregnant the first time, she stopped working for 3 years, but this time, like, she's a pro and she's gonna keep going and do her thing, and this is a dream come true for her, just to have a baby shower, just to have the families together and the togetherness, and having Frankie there too as well. So now Keyshia Cole has invited all the mothers, Nico's mother, Leslie, the grandmother, and her mother, which is Frankie, and her, I didn't see her adopted mother there, but to a little meet and greet at her house, basically to open up the presents and things like that she received from the baby shower, and spend some more togetherness time together, because the baby shower was a no-go for Keyshia Cole because she was feeling a certain type of way. So Frankie was like, Keyshia, you got a gift from Neffe and the kids. Open up your gift. Keyshia didn't really want to open it, but, she opened up the gift, and she was like, oh, a light for the baby in the core or whatever. Oh, thank you so much, Neffe. Like, yeah, I really wanted this gift. Like, Keyshia Cole was like, oh, thank you so much. I'll make sure I open it. So Keyshia Cole has not forgave Neffe, and they're not on good terms, as it seemed to be. So we'll see how this situation plays out. We'll see if Keyshia Cole at the end of the season or the mid of the season will actually, meet up with Neffe on the show or whatever the case may be. So we'll see what happens. And Keyshia Cole's not too happy about Neffe gift, and she's not happy even mentioning Neffe on her show or the kids or anything like that. Like, she's too through with Neffe at this time, but it is what it is. And then we have Frankie, and Frankie's basically making this moment about her. She's asking Keyshia Cole, could she be in the delivery room, and Blase in the third, and she's telling Keyshia Cole about the C-section, that it's really gonna hurt, it's gonna be painful. I had 7 of them, so I know they're gonna do this, they're gonna do that to you. Only the father can come in the room and all this other stuff. And it's like, damn, Keyshia Cole's first baby was a C-section, so she pretty much knows how it goes, even though it's the second time. But it's gonna hurt. But Frankie's like, it's gonna hurt like hell. You're gonna be in pain. It's gonna be a damn thing. I was like, come on, Frankie, why are you making this? Why are you doing this to your daughter right now in front of the people? But it is what it is. She's just trying to be honest, and she's giving the family the rundown of how the hospital only going to let Nico in. Nobody else can go in because she done been there, done that. She's a pro at it, because she's been in the delivery room more than we can count. I was just like, okay. And she was like, I want to know if I can go in a room. I could be in a room with you, Keyshia. And Keyshia's like, we'll talk about this on a later date. And basically Keyshia is saying no. So Frankie knows that it's no, and she's accepted that. And Keyshia don't really want to talk about it right now, this moment, because she's not sure about her mom's sobriety and the way that she's acting, and she don't want to be giving birth worrying about what's Frankie doing, what's Frankie gonna say, what kind of substance she's on, what could possibly happen. She don't want to think about that. She just want to think about delivering a healthy baby. And she ain't here for the Frankiness. But then Frankie was like, whatever the case is, Nico's gonna be the only one. But Frankie really is not invited to go because she's not on good standing. I don't think Keyshia Cole thinks her mother is actually sober or whatever the case is, and she doesn't really like her mom's behavior, or she knows when her mom's on drugs or not. That's her mom. She's been around her for years, so she knows, and she ain't feeling it. But Keyshia Cole end up inviting Nico's mother, Leslie, to be in the delivery room, and she is so happy. Leslie's crying. She just can't believe this. She's gonna actually be in the delivery room with her son and his girlfriend, and then she gets, this is the first time she's gonna have a grandbaby, so she's all into the situation. She knows it's gonna be difficult, but she's been there before because she's an older woman. She married a younger man, So she knows what the deal is, and she's so happy and grateful, and Niko's happy, like they're all happy, and it's just like a good situation because this is what, she wanted. And it seems like Keyshia Cole is being very diplomatic, making sure she pleases his family, pleases, Niko, but she can't really please her own mother because her mother has substance abuse issues. So they're happy, and everybody's like, this make the family more welcoming to Keyshia, and they feel like Keyshia understand where they're coming from, and they gonna have a good relationship. And then Frankie was like, I wish I would have been there. I wish I could have been there with you. I wish I could have been here. I wish I could have been there. I wish I could have been a better person. I suffered from, drug addiction and, or alcoholism, or, she has that illness. And then and she goes, I messed up, but I'm here, I'm trying, and this is a good moment. And so Niko's grandmother prays over, Frankie. So they say some words for Frankie. So Frankie, she made it about herself, but maybe she needed that prayer. Maybe that prayer that she's got is going to help her a couple of more years. But, we have seen this from Frankie back and forth, but Keyshia Cole says she ain't going to give up on her mama. And I don't blame her. I wouldn't give up on my mama either. No way how, because some drug addiction is crazy and alcoholism is crazy too, and at the same time it eats up your brain and a lot of your functions and your skills too as well. But they prayed on her, so that was good. And they didn't judge her, and they didn't put her down, and they didn't look at her like, the problem. And they was going to treat her like kitty gloves. And you can see that Niko's women in his family are close and tight, and they're teaching him how to be a man with Keyshia Cole and how to treat her. So it could possibly work, if neither one of them get tired of each other, because they are very different, but also the same at the very same time, because it seems like they're both on the same maturity level. But Keyshia Cole has a little bit more experience, but their conversations, the way they get down, it seems like they got a good vibe and they have fun, and Keyshia just wants to be happy, and she's happy with Niko. And her mother's not going into the delivery room. Either she decided not to go or she got intoxicated, but she was not there at all. But Niko's mother was there, the father was there, and Keyshia Cole goes to the doctor. She's asking the doctor like if she can possibly have a natural baby, like have a natural birth, have it without a C-section or anything like that. And the doctor said, you didn't do it the first time, so it's better off you do it the second time, like continue, because anything can happen. We're under pressure. And it seems like Niko agrees with the C-section, but Keyshia was kind of like questioning because she kind of wanted to have a natural baby, but they're saying that there's risk with the situation, so they're gonna go with the scheduled pregnancy. But Niko wants to know when they can have sex, baby. So it's gonna be what it's gonna be. And then now she's getting ready to deliver the beautiful baby boy, and she's in the delivery room looking all good, and Niko's looking all good, the family's looking all good. He's so nervous he couldn't even put on his hospital uniform or outfit to wear. He put it on backwards, the wrong side, upside down. He was doing the most, baby. So it is what it is. And so they have the baby at home when, Niko was talking about he's going to be up. He can do this. He can do that. He's going to be Superman. That's playing a schedule. He just do nothing but sleep. He can't hang. All he does is he can stay up late all day, like for 8 hours, but after that he's done. And Keyshia Cole's able to wake up, go back to sleep, wake up, go back to sleep, and she's been doing more of the work. So now he's thankful, and he's gonna pull his part to do what he needs to do. And she was like, please give me like 2. He was like, I'm gonna give you 2 days, I'm gonna give you this. She was like, thank you so much, because I need the help. She's telling him, yo, you got more energy than me. You can't stay up and you can't wake up and go back to sleep. You better get it together, baby. He was like, I can't do it 4 times out of the week, or 5 times out of the week, or 3 times a week, but I can give you 2 days. And Keyshia Cole is happy about that situation, and it's wonderful that he wants the baby. He's there with the baby, and his family's there supporting them too as well. And they end up talking about Frankie, and Frankie not showing up and not being there is because of her sobriety issues and the issues that she do have too as well. And Keyshia Cole decided she invited her, but it was on certain conditions and rules or whatever. And I don't know if Frankie was able to apply with Keyshia Cole's rules. So it is what it is. Niko was like, she got to get it together. She got a grandbaby coming, and then she got yours. She got a lot of grandbabies. So they're going to try to, they just going to let it be and play it by ear. And also, Frankie wasn't there with DJ while, Keyshia Cole was delivering. She hasn't been around. But Keyshia Cole says she's welcome, but she's not welcome, and she's under the influence. And Keyshia Cole is doing tough tough love with, you know, her mother at this time and point. And so now Nico planned a romantic getaway in their yard, and they have their favorite restaurant that came to them with the chef. They got candles, they got flowers, they got food. They doing it good, baby. They living it up. So the situation seems like it's a good situation, and they're making it what it do. And Keyshia Cole was like, "You still love me? How you still feel now after having a baby and all the stuff that we're going through?" He goes, "I still feel the same. I still love you." She goes, "I still love you." He goes, "I still love you too. I love you, love you, love you." You know, it is what it is. So Keyshia's happy, and that's going to be what it's going to be. And they kiss and say goodnight. So we'll see what happens next. Thank you guys for watching. Peace.